Going to briefly introduce you how to operate with Coohom. I'm talking about the very basics and the interface, as well as how to start with your project. Okay, here you can see here is the official page, official web of Coohom, and that's where you can start with your work. Also, you are recommended to download Coohom application on your desktop so that you can get fast access to the tool every time. Okay. So to enter with your account, there is two buttons here. One is your email address. And here, if you entered, you will get to know, you will get to your personal account where you can see all your projects, as well as to manage your personal library and personal settings, such as the customization and the panorama. Okay, and then when you are about to start your project, when you press the get started, you will get into the tool. Okay, if you have any questions, you could leave it on the chat. Okay, now you have currently you have 4 different ways to start over your project. The first is to draw the plan by yourself, and the second is search floor plan, why it is not recommended for the moment. And also you could upload your SCAD file in DWG or import image in a JPEG or PNG and so on. Okay, here download, you can see some templates that you can play with to try to render, and I'll show you that later on. And on the left, you could see the recent projects you managed to do. Those are what I created before. So today I'm going to introduce you how to start with import an image and then draw the floor plan by yourself. Okay. Now I'm gonna start with a plan like this. Let's wait a second. Okay. And here are 2 buttons here, auto rag and draw. The first is to automatically generate a plan by the computer to read your plan, but it's not recommended. I suggest you to draw the plan by yourself. So here I click the draw, and let's wait a bit. Then it's time to set your scale, because the image of the JPEG file might be not so accurate. So now we can actually set a measurement that is correct and that is precise as what you have here. Okay, so as far as I know, this is the dimension between these 2 axes is 18 meters, so that I could put it here. There is some clip on my image, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna start to draw the plan. The first is to introduce you about the interface. Here on the top, you can see the file management and the toolkit, as well as the render studio. And on the right, you could see the floor plan tool and public libraries and manage your account, and to see the advanced tool here to enter here. Okay, and then on the right, you could see the 3D view of your project, and you could also see the properties of the element you are operating on. We can start to draw the plan now. Okay, for example, here on the wall, and you can choose to control your plan with the center line or inner line. For now, I'm gonna quickly draw it, illustrate how to deal with it, so I'm not gonna be very precise. Okay, first I draw here. Okay. It's dropped out. Okay, then you can start to draw with this room tool. As well as there is a staircase, so there could be a second floor here. Okay, and quickly did the floor plan without windows, doors yet, so now I'm gonna drop some windows and doors onto it. Here, just drop it, and if it's not correct the direction, you could flip it. And you could also duplicate it. As you can see here, the door is actually a little bit wider than what I have now, so that you could adjust here. So 0.9 maybe meters, okay. And I can duplicate it to another room, for example, this one, and I can flip it, yes, to make it in the correct direction. And also here I need another one. Yeah, and as you can see, here's a place left for something like a fireplace. So I'm gonna put door openings here, which is ready on the way. And don't forget to adjust the properties here. For example, the height above the floor can be 0. Yes, that's correct. And the height should be 0.5. Okay, so here I almost get what I have, and without window yet. And windows, I can put it here, and I can just stretch it to what I have now, and it's almost 4 meters. So I make it precise. And it's here. So 2.8. And also I can copy it here. I have another window. Also it will be able to adjust the dimension between this one and the walls by putting the correct number. Okay. Here you can see there is a corner window. You could also made it with a tool, and yeah. Okay, that's how you operate with the window and doors. Because of the time limitation, I'm not gonna draw everything here. I'm gonna leave you some time to discover by yourself, and I move to the next stage, which can be the furniture plan. Furniture plan is tool that for you to lay out your plan and design the dimension of the furniture, as well as automatically generate a 3D view. I'm gonna show you now. For example, I'm illustrating on the lounge, and let's put something here. Section of sofa. It's a sofa set with tables. Yes, and can be very chill space here. Okay, we could also put some side table, maybe. Yeah, can be. And maybe some shelf. And you can rotate it here with the rotating tool. I'm not so sure. Okay. There are also a lot of other elements that you can lay out your plan, like the chair, bed in bedroom, tatami, and wardrobe, refrigerators, and etc. And lamp, maybe I can put one here. Floor lamp. Click and then drop it, and you can move it in this way. Okay, we could see what's going, how to generate a 3D. Okay, I'm just illustrating on a lounge area. So when we click done, then the 3D will be automatically generated. As you can see here. Sorry, it needs some time to load. Yeah, that's it. So the tool of a furniture plan is for you to quickly generate a floor plan with 3D models, while it might not be your choice. If you would like to discover more and design the interior and pick your products, you can go to the public library. For example, here, let's go back to the 2D view. For example, here you can search for other furnitures, sofa, beds, tables, storage, armchairs, and beds. You can actually find a bunch of bed set, and they're with different style, different color. And you can always search what you want and also filter it to see what you want, like the size or to meet your demands. Yep. And also there are other categories where you can find all the things, all the elements that you need in your house. Also, you would have something for your for your shop, some commercial space. And for office, you can actually do that. Okay. So so here I'm gonna skip this step to let you discover by yourself, because we have actually huge public library. You can find whatever you want. So, and for the next step, or before that, I would like to introduce you this to maybe the construction, where you can actually change the style of your doors and windows. Also, you could design your ceilings here, and you can find staircase and railings, and choose the style of your fireplace. Okay, then I will leave you to discover it by yourself. Okay, then the third button is about my account. Here is where you can manage your personal library account, where you have favorite your the models that you have listed, and you can see your own uploads of the model library. I'm not sure whether you are professional designers or manufacturers. If you are in this group, you might need it very much. And the history is where you can see whatever models you have used before or you have clicked. Those are what I have clicked recently. Okay, so to favorite I'm not gonna tell you how to favorite a model. Here you can see when you're browsing with those like public libraries, you might find one, find something that you like it very much. For example, for this chair, I like the modernized shape and the form of it. So I could click the star to actually put it, to leave it in my favorite library. Okay, just a little bit slow. So here you see for this modernized armchair, I already leave it in my favorite list. So you can always go to browse in a public library and star. So let's say click the star to favorite your furnitures, and then put it, drag and drop it to your plan. That's how we operate with my account. Yep. Okay, so the next is advanced tool. For the advanced tool, can you tell me that if you are, because we have two audience here, and could you leave in the chat if you are architect or interior designers? Okay. Okay, you're an interior designer, so you might have some knowledge about SketchUp, something like that. I'm not sure, but okay. Okay, so I'm going to introduce the construction to you, because how we operate like it is more or less somehow like SketchUp. Okay, could you? We might need some time. Here in the construction tool, you can free modeling with the top bar, like we say something like modeling SketchUp. We can have a try later. And here on the left, you can see all the textile that you can use. You can choose to decorate your walls and floors and ceilings and so on. So So actually, for example, I would love to adapt this wallpaper to the wall here. And now it's paving. Let's wait a second. And here, if you can see, yeah, then it's adapt on this wall. You can see. Sorry, you can see here, yeah. And also, if you want to draw something like freely, for example, we can always draw rectangular here, and then pull out with the volume. Yeah. So if you have some decorations, for example, on your facade or exterior or on balcony, you can always do that. And if you have like a curved ceiling, for example, we can also do that. Let me delete it. For example, we could draw the arc or curve here. Yep. And then we can pull it out. Like in this way, and then you would have a curved ceiling, for example. Okay. And also you could definitely drop on some material to it, for example, some paintings, some wall paintings. You can choose the color you like. For example, I would love to put this light warm color to it. See? Yeah. That's how we operate with it. Okay. So also here on the top bar, you can draw a circle, and you could offset with your surface, and you can add on the light strip. For example, if I put the right dimension here, confirm, and then I can add on a light strip here on the ceiling. Yeah, and you can also design it by draw it as a hidden light strip so that it will have a nice light effect later on. Okay, and here you have a measurement tool and get guidelines. For example, if you want to draw something, yes, if you want to draw something correctly so that you can snap to some dot. That's the paving brush, where you can choose straw it as a material and adapt to the another surface. But yes, but I'm not gonna do it because it's a wallpaper. So here you can also adjust to the walls. Hide the walls or show the walls, hide the furniture or no. Okay. Okay, this is about a construction tool. Yep. Okay, so about the advanced tool, the construction is commonly used. so you can get a good command of it, and it will be very useful. And for the next two, the kitchen and the bath, custom furniture, it's also very commonly used feature in the product. While the interface is a bit complicated, but I would leave you a time to discover by yourself. Also, I will send you a YouTube link afterwards because it shows very clearly in 30 minutes how to operate with the KB customization cabinets. Here you, and for this, you might need to be also be familiar with the product itself. So I'm gonna skip this for this time, but KB is very functional with when you design the kitchen and the bath, it have very accurate commanding on the parameters as well as the dimension, as also the same to the bathroom. Okay. And apart from the left bar, I would also introduce you how to enter the render studio. Okay. As you can see, the render studio entry is here on the top bar. And we can click it to enter super fast. And here on the on this screen, you could see how to choose your standing point and adjust your camera here on the right properties bar. Okay, so I'm gonna choose this. Yes. I'm gonna stand here to show the furniture just created, and we can click this button to enlarge your scene, your site. And here you can adjust FOV to look more to the thing, okay? And you could quickly try to render with a picture, and then it will show very soon. Here on the right, you can choose the ratios of your composition of the image of your perspective, and you can choose the different resolution standard. For example, the limited for the basic account, you have standard, and then you could have the HD and the 4K. Here is light settings, where I would recommend you to use the default setting first time because it's already very functional, and you can already make good renderings with the default. And after you get good command of the tool, you could go to the customize to actually add on your own light settings and choose the different, for example, the location to set the global lights. And here you can also choose what you have in your environment. For example, let me first save the current angle, save this composition. And as I click to see the outside, and I can choose another scene. Then you can actually upload your own surroundings to it, and then it will show around the windows. For example, yes, I love this green space. So click here to get back to the scene. And here also you can see some advanced settings, but it's more, yes, advanced. If you don't know very much about the principles, I would suggest you to try to play with it, and you can see the difference. Also, there is a guidance here. You could see the comparison between the click or unclick. Okay, we can check. I think we can go to check. Okay, the rendering is still in queue, so we would wait another minute. Usually it will be done in second. Oh, it's done. Okay, so here you can see what I rendered. It's standard rendering, and I'm not putting actually lights, and I'm not having the correct windows here, but generally you can see this. as a preview, and later in another 5 minutes, in another 3 minutes, I'm gonna show you the high resolution, the high res renderings that I generated yesterday with another project. So also you could see also the panorama and the aerial view here, so that you could actually render a panorama and the aerial view. I'm gonna show you what's the difference between these two options. They are also very functioning. Okay. Okay. So here I can show you something that I created. I'm gonna show you the different presentation of the renderings, as well as which also the most important, one of the most important features in our tool. It's 720 walkthrough tool. View project. Yes. This is a living room that I copied yesterday for the rendering examples. So here you can see, this is the high resolution floor plan that I rendered from the aerial. Okay, sorry, there's my internet connection is not so well for the moment, so it might be slow. Okay, this is the aerial of the floor plan. Also, you could see typical rendering. Like this is the automatic calculation by the default setting of the light. Yes, this is the high res one. As you can see, for daytime light settings, the light is very bright, and also you need some light customization here. And you can see the light is very nice of the surroundings. Also, here you got here you can get what you can see from the panorama. Okay, you can see my screen. There is a tool. Here you can see the panoramas of the standing point, and you can actually see the nice view of the outside. Yes. Yeah. Okay, go back to my project management. Okay. And here I got different standing point of the panoramas. And after that, actually, you can go to the 720 tool. Okay, let me introduce 70 tool, no, 720 tool to you. And this is a very interactive way to illustrate your project to either your, I don't know, your colleagues or your clients to generate your whole project with one link to share with them. So here you actually can see See here, yes, this is the panorama I made before. And here you go to, when you go to the living room, click the button, then you go to another standing point and you can see exactly what's happening here or there. And when you go to living room, no, that this one could be kitchen. So when you generate your panorama, you can rename it like as a kitchen so that it was shown on your walkthrough tool as a as the text showed here would be living room or the entry, and here you can rename this one as kitchen. So to generate to generate a pool is quite easy. I'm going to show you because you can only generate one pool with one project. So if you want to generate a new one, you have to delete the old one. Okay. Now here, like those are the renderings that I have here. I have 3 standing point. Yes. And you could choose which one as a starting point, which means when you click, when you open the link, then this standing point turned out first. So I've choose these 4, and I'm gonna choose the entry one as my starting point. Okay, and I will say generate. Okay, then the program starting to generate your 720 tool, and it's super fast actually. So now it's done. So it just take seconds to generate a 720 tool, where you can show your project in a very interactive way. Yes, and it's gonna be very easy for you. Okay, that's for the rendering part, and the quick tutorial is almost here. I'm gonna share with you my email address in case you have upcoming questions about the tool. Here I have put my email address on the chat box in the Zoom link in the Zoom meeting room. Okay. We have still 4 minutes, so should you have any questions, you could also ask now. Thanks. And also, I'm gonna send you the link of the one on our YouTube channel of the KB customizations.
What's up, guys?
Here you can always visit our YouTube channel to see what's going on. No. Here is the link for you to see here all you need to know about kitchen and bath. Yes, and that will be very useful for you. Also, if you would like to search for help, there is a help center on our page. As you can see, community, help center. And you could always search for what you want to ask here. And just quickly browse all the things. Also, I would recommend you to download the manual here if you are just starting with to get familiar with the interface and the features, so on. Here in our help center, getting started, first article is about our manual of Coohom, a quick start guidebook in 2021, and click it. You could see our menu on Google Docs. Then here there is a very detailed on explaining the interface and so on, and how to adjust the parameters, and you can play with the furniture plan and AI templates, and how to do some tips and tricks to search on the public library to look for exactly what you want. And also, if you are a professional designer, you might also need to generate your construction drawings here. Today, I skipped it, but you can always discover it by yourself. In Render Studio, camera settings. There's some upcoming needs that you might need to know about, like customization, for example. And of course, some shortcuts to save your time and make your work more efficient. Some FAQ, and always you are welcome to our WhatsApp group here to join and discuss with all the Coohom from global wide. Okay, that's all for today. And should you have any other upcoming questions related to our tool, you are always welcome to send me email or join the WhatsApp group to find me. Okay.